The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us.
Yay, Dodgers. I was really hoping the Mariners would do it just because they never have. And Toronto's in my division. And
well, I mean, it's the ultimate letdown when you get to the World Series finals. And then you look back and you go, what might have been? Like, again, like you got like the Cubs win their wild card series. And then they run into a hot Brewers team, but then the Brewers team, which looked unbeatable.
Well, they ran across a juggernaut.
Right.
I mean, when you got Ohtani, and I'm not a fan.
Like, yeah, throwing a no-hitter and hitting 3 home runs, and I'm
right.
Exaggerating slightly.
No, he had 10 strikeouts and 7 1/3 scoreless innings and 3 home runs in the same game.
Yeah, it's like
that's fucking bonkers. And again,
that's like if you had Bob Gibson and Mickey Mantle on the same team.
That's exactly as one human.
Right.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. Now, when he's batting, he's got hella protection. So let's not get that twisted too much.
You mean like the Yankees should have had for their hitters?
No, what we need is someone who knows how to manage a bullpen. That's what I need. And I need some, left-handed. Never mind. I need people to put the ball in play.
Let's stay in the present. Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. My beat. I'm sorry.
I've only watched a handful of Dodgers games, but when they are at full, when nobody is hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Like they tend to do during the year. I mean, I guess when you're that good, you could put somebody on the, I'm going to call it a 30-day DL. You can afford to do that knowing that, they're probably not hurt, but then you can just turn around and put them on the playoff roster and you've got what they have.
Well, I will say, as much as as irritating as it is, I think I shared it with you. That dude on TikTok pointed out, all these superstars that the Dodgers have. Well, why are they there? Because the Dodgers are willing to pay for them.
Correct.
They're willing to pay luxury tax.
Correct.
For titles.
George was like that.
Yeah.
Hal, not so much.
Right, yeah.
Here's my thought. And I know 2026 is coming up, and I don't know how that's going to turn out. I like the salary cap floor, but you need a cap to go with that.
Right.
Whatever. The Yankees were willing to pay that tax to have teams. I get it. What other big market teams could literally go out there and do that? What they've done.
I mean, other than the Yankees and Mets. I mean, Mets did it, and it didn't work out.
Right, and again, let's take that into consideration that, you can't just throw shit against the wall and hope it sticks. You've got to be able to plug,
Not to do,
imagine this, build a roster.
Right, yeah. Well, and I think, that's what, you really do look at it. Again, as much as it might pain, more than, excuse me.
You should hate them more than me.
3/4 of the country is that, first off, is that you have an organization. And I think this is what pisses a lot of people off. If you're a Pirates fan, here's the Dodgers. It's an organization that is willing to spend money to win. Mm-hmm. And then is that, what normally brings down other teams like that, that's what Dave Roberts has really shown in this last run, is that he's the new Joe Torre. He can manage egos. I mean, how do you have Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, who,
There's a whole bunch of them.
Right. These guys should be prima donnas, yet they're all speaking the same fucking message.
Because they're winning
that goes to the manager's office.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dave
Roberts has that team, to use corporate lingo, they're all on the same message. They're
it's called
all on
synergy.
Right, exactly.
Synergy.
Synergistic.
Synergy. And that will end my TED Talk today.
Right.
All right, team, let's go.
Synergistic achievement.
I mean, I get it. Cool. I hate that he had to call out, let's go win 4 more and really kill baseball. Like, pump the fucking brakes, Chief. I
Yeah.
get it. Joe Torre didn't have to do that.
No. No, Joe Torre had too much respect for the game.
Correct.
I don't-
Fuck you. You stole a base,
Yeah, but, you know.
dickhead.
But that's, I
So-
mean, that's an achievement for everybody to have a ring as a player and a ring as a manager, and he's going for a second. Or, I mean, he's had
Second.
multiple yeah, but then again,
Yeah,
Toronto's
one is a
sneaky. Toronto's sneaky.
Vlad Guerrero is sneaky. That motherfucker is so good. Like,
Right.
He is his dad, maybe better, or maybe he's just on better. Did Vlad win the? He didn't win one, did he?
No.
He was after.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was on the Expos when they were post-strike, I think.
Yeah, but
And then he
played
went
for
over
a
to the
couple of-
Angels. I don't know. Maybe, was he on the Angels when they
That's
won it?
what I was thinking before he went to Toronto.
Yeah.
The whole rally monkey.
Yeah.
Fuck those teams.
He might have been, yeah.
Right?
Well, again, I always respected Vlad Senior because he never wore batting gloves.
No, I loved
Yeah.
Senior. Senior's the man.
Yeah.
And I guess what I'm getting at is Junior's the man too, as much as I fucking hate Toronto.
Yeah.
You know, Donnie Baseball's on the fucking.
Well, and you know, it is a cliche and it's a little bit of a thing, but you know, if the team that beats you ends up winning the championship, it looks
get
better
it.
for you.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So,
Still hate it's just hard.
I mean, I know that of, you know, living in the Central Division of the National League, like, oh well, you know, the Brewers beat us, so they get to move on. Or
What happened to them?
again, it's, you know,
They just
they
ran
were
across-
so good for so long in the season. Like, yeah, they just ran. Again, the Dodgers, remember, were kind of treading water for a bit.
When they started resting their players,
Right.
To for
Yeah.
lack of a better term,
Yeah.
because that's basically what they were doing. I'm not saying that nobody was injured, but
Now
like,
the West, like the NL West, was a different story than almost every other division, and that the Dodgers
Right.
could do that and still hang in there.
yeah, because that's all they just need to stay close and make
Yeah.
the playoffs. It
And
doesn't.
like you say, rest your players, and then late
they
September,
were
all
a
right,
wild card team for fucking
yeah,
Christ's
get
sake.
everybody back in the groove. But you again, like you said, look at that fucking roster. It's an all-star
The
roster.
Phillies are the only team in the NL that could beat that team right now.
Yeah, and
They can't do their.
they didn't get a whiff of it.
No.
Yeah.
No, they did not.
So
We'll see. Donnie Baseball,
go for it, buddy.
man, fucking get it, please. Fucking
What is
get
it? Is he
it.
the bench coach?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not a fucking position coach. Yeah, he's a bench coach, and then he can go get it against the team that fired him, because the Dodgers were fucking trash
Yeah.
like for a very long time, and then they hired Donnie Baseball and started building what they have now, and then 86'd him, and
Right.
then hired Dave Roberts,
Right.
and it took them a couple years, and then they won one, and now they're going for 2.
Yeah.
So, which will be their 3rd in 5 years.
Yeah, third World Series appearance, yeah.
Just the appearance, right? Because
Yeah.
they got beat by.
Well, they won the COVID year. That
That's
was the year.
the one that
yeah.
keep. All right, yeah.
That's the one they won.
that's the one that keeps
Yeah.
fucking me. That's why I thought they had another one.
But they've gotten beat
I mean, the Washington.
at least once.
The
yeah.
Nationals beat them.
Yeah, in the
in the
NLCS,
playoffs.
yeah.
Atlanta beat them, but I can't remember who beat them in the World Series. I can't think of the. Houston,
Yeah.
was that the trash can?
Or the Red Sox.
No,
That off year.
I think it was the
Joey
trash
Corey
can year.
Yeah.
I think it was the trash can year that they beat when Houston won their
Right,
trash
and
can
that's
year.
that makes sense because now that's why like Dodger fans want to call them cheaters.
Correct. Well, Yankees fans are salty about that because that would have literally been a Yankees Dodgers World Series, which is what the entire planet wants. Not me.
All right. So who you
Okay.
got so we can talk labor?
Okay, so I don't know. No, we'll talk labor right now.
Well, no,
Um,
I mean, Toronto, like who do you really
the
see
Dodgers
winning?
are winning this in 5 games. Like straight up. Dodgers got home field, right?
Yeah, because the NL won the All-Star game.
So they're still doing that, even though Toronto has a better record.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. Houston. The Dodgers win this in 5 games. They win the first 2, probably lose game 3, win game 4, and then come back to LA and win game 5.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I will be glad to see World Series baseball back in the Rogers Center. That place gets crazy.
It does. And as long as they keep the roof open.
Yeah.
Although to get more
sound,
you
gotta
they would
close it, yeah.
it. And at night, I think,
Yeah.
in October, you kind of got to keep that closed.
It's going to be cold up there, too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, the Rogers Center goes
Now,
fucking bonkers.
If I were Toronto at night, I'd leave the roof open and get it as cold as fucking possible because the
Yeah,
Dodgers
exactly.
aren't
Yep.
used to that.
Right. And
Yeah.
then just play a small ball game with them.
Yeah.
Whatever. Got the Dodgers in 5.
I'm hoping for Toronto.
So am I. Donnie Baseball's the only reason
Yeah.
I'm hoping for Toronto.
Yeah.
Well, that and to save baseball because
Well,
apparently I had 20...
Or at least if they get to a Game 7, we get a bunch of Joe Carter highlights.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it, but, you know,
I,
your team was trash back then anyway.
facts, which is why Donnie Baseball deserves this even.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
He had to go to Canada to get
when the Yankees were just almost drooling over him. Like, please, just... So, after 2026, after next season, call it November 1st,
Yeah,
the CBA is done.
correct.
Unless it clearly works out between now and then, and if it doesn't get done this winter, it ain't happening.
Well, so I'm thinking it's going more towards a lockout than a strike.
Just nobody agrees to anything, and like we're just going to lock it up, as opposed to players going, "Go fuck yourself, we're going on strike." Right?
Because
that would be
the verbiage as I've heard it heading into this is like the owners are trying to make a point, like they did. Well, like 94 was that, but it was like I forget when the lockout was. It was like 90 or 89 or something like that.
It was before the Yankees got good again.
Yeah, and so like the owners are dead set on this salary cap, which again is always like bizarre to me.
Yeah.
In that you're going like, so like you all can govern each other. You've done that for generations and generations.
Since almost the beginning
So
of baseball.
why aren't you all talking, like, why isn't there, we're hearing more reports about, like, again, the A's owner talking to the Dodgers ownership group and being like, cut it the fuck out, right?
Right. Or Pittsburgh.
So, exactly, yeah. And in modern or current circumstances, St. Louis and shit like that, like, why aren't you all spending? And again, the Dodgers should be looking at them going, why aren't you all spending more money so we can raise the luxury tax so we don't have to pay so much?
Right, and I understand Dodgers fans and Dodgers talking heads and the pundits and them going, anybody can do what we're doing.
Correct, yeah.
And again, that's why I asked.
Absolutely.
Technically, there's only about 6 teams that can do it and still
but you look at
themselves.
either the owners, like the owners or the ownership groups, you look at their net worth, it is entirely plausible. I mean, maybe not Dodger money, but competitive money.
Right.
You could be doing it. Or,
I mean,
or
look
you...
look at what the Rays have been doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And again, and there are teams that can do that. Like again, like the Rays are a good example of they're like the Pirates, but they know how to use their farm system properly.
Exactly.
And get into the playoffs. The Cardinals were like that for eons.
Yeah, well.
And then they decided at some point they were like, wait. The following segment has been brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.